Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play. We are continuing where we left off. Where was that? We have the ingredients, now must carry out the ritual. We need to cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet and mix the blood with roots in the bowl. Okay, so we gotta cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet. Use. Ouch. And mix it, combine with the bowl, this, and this. Combine. Ritual bowl. And then we need to put it in the fire. Then we'll have to heat the mix to produce the smoke. We must inhale. There's an incinerator in the cellar that we can use to burn the mix. Where? Right here? Incinerator control valve. Okay, come here. Let's put this here. And this. Hallucinogenic smoke cloud. Alright, Godspeed.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in your lungs and ignore the thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Meister Siva's ritual was a success. The Hall of Echoes was revealed once more. Okay, we're going this way. And it's just us. It's just Losa. Going down here. Up here? Who's this? Losa. Here's the thing again.
Ah. There you are. I've been waiting for you. I was worried you weren't coming.
Take a bow, here you are. Now let's get on with whatever comes next.
No need to get rude. I come bearing a gift. Look into my eyes.
Recoil, don't trust it. Lean forward and gaze into your own eyes. If your other half weren't an evil parasite, you might enjoy this. Hesitate, then hold your other self's gaze from it. The second one.
There.
Spirit vision.
Wait.
Cast the spell regular to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm. Really?
Ah. Now, speak the spell. And see what I've gotten for us.
I don't have a point. Your eyes pierce the veil of the Hall of Echoes.
Ah, there. That's a bit more familiar.
Oh.
So, go on. Pretty fantastic, isn't it? You're a step closer toward becoming like one of them now.
Blink and ask what it did to your eyes. What does it mean? Like one of whom?
One of the gods, Losa dear. Come on, keep up. You can see spirits now. Try it next time you cut some innocent to bits. You'll be able to find out just what their sweet little soul thinks of you.
Say you were told that you'd be venturing into your inner soul by coming here. Is that what this place is? Ask why it's given you this power. Tell it to avoid hurting anyone unless it's strictly necessary. Ask why it's given you this power.
We can't let the other god-woken outpace you, can we? They'll be meeting one of the seven, camping out within their own souls, you know. Shriveled, half-dead gods looking to steal source from their chosen, in exchange for the power to see spirits.
Ask why the seven are hiding out within the other god-woken.
They need source, and they're running out of it. Soon enough, they'll be little more than dead, dry husks, light enough to knock down with a puff of air. That is, unless they get help.
Help from the other Godwoken, presumably? Ask why the gods haven't come to you, too. Well, ask why it seems so gleeful at the thought of the god's demise. Tell him you couldn't care less what happens to the Seven. This cosmic drama holds no end. Ask why it seems so gleeful at the thought of the god's demise.
A better question. Why aren't you? The gods passed you over, deemed you unworthy of their attention. To them, you're just a two-bit singer with a parade of unpredictables marching through her head. But that doesn't matter, Lohse. I saw something special in you. Something they didn't see. That's enough.
Ask if it trying to tear you down makes you feel big and strong. Tell him it's you who have no use for the gods, or it, or anyone else claiming to deserve a place in your soul.
Ingratitude doesn't become you, Lohse. Look what you can do. You can bless. You can see the spirits of the world. When will you believe that all I want is to see you, to see us, succeed?
I don't trust it.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching them in ways I only dreamed were possible. Drop by drop, they drain away, and your path forward becomes all the clearer. The gods have gone into hiding within your fellow Godwoken. They seek to become what we are. Stronger together, unstoppable together. But we are far ahead of them already. And I know where we must go next. The Well of Ascension. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Turn the phrase over in your head. Ask if that's where the Godwoken are meant to become divine.
You're smarter than you look. It's a lake, really. A pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. The Seven, fools that they are, each gave up half their powers to create the first divine. To bathe in the lake is to become divine. We'll do more than that, though. Feeling thirsty?
Ask what compelled the gods to give up fully half of their powers.
They thought that having a single divine to unite them would aid in the fight against the void. But look at them now. Weak, fragmented, desperate. Even weaker than I expected. The void is nearly here. You need to go to the Well of Ascension and absorb the source of the Seven. All of it. Then you'll become a god. How does that sound?
Contemplate the idea. You'd make a pretty great god, but not while you're sharing your body with a demon. Pause, so you'll ascend, and what will become of the Seven?
Forget about them. They're the relics of a bygone age. They'll return to the dust they conjured themselves from. The world needs someone to safeguard it against the void. With the powers of the gods, you'll do a great job. Don't you think?
The audio bug is killing me. I don't know what else to do to get rid of it. I just don't know. Ask what you should do next if you were serious about ascending. Hesitate and say nothing. You know for a fact this thing can't be trusted. Ask it what it thinks its role will be once you're divine.
Much the same as it is now. I'll be your advisor, your helpmate. And in return, you'll ensure my survival in the new order of things. For make no mistake, a new order is coming.
Ask what will happen to the other Godwoken.
Whatever you want. You'll be in charge. You fret so much about others. I do hope one day you'll learn to let go and think of yourself. Let me show you what comes next. We'll make our way to the lake, but not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the Source. You'll need to learn to speak the language of creation itself. It won't be easy. You'll need to find tutors, masters of the Source. People who can teach you to increase the volume of Source you can control. Few remain, and the ones who do have been driven to the brink of survival. The Order has made certain of that. Still, I have full faith in you, Lohse. You'll find them, and you'll convince them to teach you. Once you have, find me here again. We'll move forward from there.
Tell it it's only useful to you as a means to an end. You won't rely on it much longer.
I'll remember you said that. Till next time, darling.
Champion of the gods. I was transported into the Hall of Echoes and met my parasite again. It told me the void is growing ever stronger, and it gave me spirit vision, the ability to see and communicate with spirits who linger in the world. It also gave me the power of source vampirism. What? Through which I can consume the source of spirits in the world. It told me that the gods are getting help from other Godwoken. I need to grow my powers faster than them if I'm going to reach the Well of Ascension first. That's where I can absorb the powers of the Seven and become a god. It told me to seek out powerful tutors who can help me expand the quantity of source I can manipulate. Touch this cloud to go back.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Ignore the burning in your lungs and quickly explain what happened, the presence within you, your new power, and the masters of source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Look at her in surprise. She doesn't know what you need to do next.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Rest your hand on your weapon. You'd be better killing such creatures, not begging them for help.
Were the circumstances any different, I would indeed agree. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
Is she dying?
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
You can't hide the concern on her face. She doesn't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Where can you find these masters?
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Say that you'll be back as soon as possible. Okay, can we take this bowl?
Lucky find.
Powerful Awakening. Master Siva has told us that we must learn other aspects of source usage. There are only a few sorcerers who can teach us this. The Magisters have records of them at their barracks nearby. Let's get this information and track down the sorcerers who can tutor us. Okay. I need to walk in this source real quick. Get my point back. There we go. And everyone else has a point. We've looted everything except this. And this. Ooh, unidentified amulet. Look at this. Then let's look at that amulet. Cutting board, huh? $30 magic armor, 1 scoundrel, 1 geomancer. Yes. Okay. Alright. Let's get out of here. Wait, stop.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
Where did you come from?
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me.
Ask who she is.
I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not god-woken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke, and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
Ask why she risked such a thing if she was aware of the dangers.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power, and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
What is this? Source orb. Grants venomous aura. Grants mass cleanse wounds. An evasive aura. Dang, dude. That's pretty good. Alright. Now one more bag. There's always one more thing. Okay. Now we can go upstairs. Oh, stupid bug. Let's look at this. We're gonna loot all her stuff. She got any more paintings we can... Knitted gloves. Here's a painting. Okay. Where should we go from here? Is this a boat that I could perhaps take across the river? By any chance? Can't do anything with it. No. Okay. Let's get this mushroom. Then let's go up here. Oh, we're crossing the river right there. Well, then go up here. Alright, where do we want to go now? We don't know how to get across the river here. I feel like we should be able to go here. Maybe further up? Paladin checkpoint? Paladin checkpoint. Alright, you know what? Let's just go see what that paladin checkpoint is. I don't know how to help that kid's mom across the river. There's a ghost nearby. Ghosts may linger anywhere they have unfinished business. Cast spirit vision regularly to find them. Really? Do these guys know spirit vision? Sabille. Aha, there's that ghost nearby. Can we talk to you?
The shimmering ghost of a lizard magister turns her gaze upon you. She holds your stare, boring into your mind, searching the blacks of your eyes for the secrets of your soul. But in so doing, she shows you hers. You are Zeushan, a young lizard magister, devoted to the Order. More than this, you are in love with a comrade, a human man of wit and kindness and sweet disposition, who goes by the name of Boris.
Allow her memories to continue.
Alexander dies, and you are bereft. Worse, your human comrades look at you askance, as if his murder was your fault. At the last, even Boris turns against you. When he's posted to Fort Joy, he does not say goodbye. Your heart is broken.
Send gentle commiserations to her, then allow her memories to continue.
Posted to the graveyard shift in the dark of night on the outskirts of town, you do your duty diligently, but your heart is no longer in it. So when you catch a couple of young sorcerers fleeing Raymond's net, you see how deeply in love they are. You do not turn them in, you help them to escape. But in the morning, they are caught and under torture give you up. They go to Fort Joy. You are hanged right here.
Oh, that's awful.
She searches your soul once...
Take your leave. I want to loot your corpse. Okay. And nothing up here. What's up this way? There's someone here. Fingal Boyd? Hello.
I bet you're the musical sort. You've thought about taking up the lute. I got a few ready to go, all freshly strung.
Smile and tell you you've spent most of your life devoted to making melodies.
Oh, wonderful. It's like I always said. Everyone's got a melody in him. You just gotta look. My brother Laszlo couldn't carry a tune in a bucket when he was a wee thing. Now, he's got the voice of an angel.
Probe further. She makes musical instruments?
Yeah, I use rosewood mostly. It gives loops and whatnot a sweet tone. Play 'em too, of course. Me and Laszlo were in a band, but we preferred duets. Just us. Spreading song.
She speaks fondly of her brother. Ask what happened to him.
Magisters came. Stole him away. I keep going though, hoping to get to Ark sooner than later. Lucian's Day crowds will be wanting some musical trifles.
Ask to see her selection.
Come back if you need. I'll be whittling away.
Can we buy one of these? Let's buy one. Okay. Ask if she sells anything more useful.
Useful? Ah, you mean deadly. Used to make bows and fletch arrows, but left that hobby behind.
Intelligence. Assure her that in your hands her arrows will point only at the greatest of evils. Oh, failure.
Sometimes.
Alright. Don't want to take your stuff. Crafting Bible part 7. Let's read that. Let's give us something. Cool. We got some new recipes. There's traps there. Here's a mushroom. Paladin checkbench. Or checkpoint. Okay. Paladin Jocelyn Bone. Can we come over here and not... Where's the scarecrow? Oh, these are targets?
Come here.
Nope. I don't want to. I don't want to go over there to the scarecrows. They scare me. Don't step on that. Don't step on that. Be
Paladins
careful.
up ahead. Men of my vintage. I wonder if I served with any of them back in the war.
Ah. Can we talk to him?
Who goes there?
Tell me your adventure taking the road east.
Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the Magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting.
Ask what paladins are doing out here.
Holding the fort like we always do. Usually the fort in question is bigger than this one, but you do the job in front of you, don't you? Seems someone high up doesn't trust the Magisters to do their jobs out there.
Ask him what to expect beyond the bridge.
What should you expect beyond the bridge? Expect sorcery of the highest order. Expect void-woken, bigger and badder than you've ever seen. Expect the void. Expect to die. Go on through, adventurer. We won't stop you.
Well, okay. We're going to save. Even though we just did. The farmhand. Let's go in here. All these paladins. Paladin Cork.
Greetings. It's a brave traveler indeed who takes this road. It's a braver one who crosses the bridge and travels east. You have my admiration. It's a hellscape out there.
While blood still runs,
Are you singing?
I shall not mourn till
Aw,
war
your
is
friends.
done.
I'm just gonna take their gold real quick.
A weary paladin strips equipment from the bodies of the dead, singing softly to himself. He looks you up and down, then nods a greeting.
Oh, pity you just arrived. We could have used adventurers like you in that last fight.
I'm not saying that to him. That's rude. Paladin Tom Hardwin.
Sighting a stocky paladin seated ahead, Ifan tugs at your sleeve.
This one I remember. Hardwin and I served together back in the war. Let me do the talking.
Urge him forwards. You're happy for him to take the lead.
The two men embrace, amicably enough, but you sense an uneasy tension running beneath their smiles.
Well, as I live and scarcely breathe, if it isn't Ifan Ben Mesd. I thought you died in the death fog. Thought you died a hero. But I suppose it's better to live as one. We really gave those Black Ring what for, eh? Wiped them all out in the blink of an eye. Damned proud to have served with you, Ben Mesd. Damned proud.
Ifan's face turns sour as he mutters something under his breath that only the paladin can hear. Hardwin loses all camaraderie and blanches, stepping backwards. He puts one hand on his weapon.
You've changed. And for the worse. I'll not have the sacrifices of my fallen brothers maligned to my face. You survived, Ben Mesd. Be thankful for that, if nothing else.
What happened? Can I talk to him?
As you're about to address the paladin, the Red Prince interrupts and asks him if he's seen a lizard matching Bramus's description. The paladin says that indeed he did, but that Bramus left in a hurry when a band of rather intimidating-looking lizards showed up. One of the scouts saw him heading south in the direction of the graveyard. That's all he knows.
Right. I have the information I came for. He's all yours now.
What in the world? Okay, can we talk to him now?
He looks up from his map.
Who are you, and who sent you?
No one sent you, you're just passing through.
He appraises you with a look, then grimly grins.
I think I've heard about you. Didn't you free the Meister from the gallows in Driftwood?
Shrug, maybe.
Ah, yes. Discretion is the soul of valor, as they say. I may have a job for a woman of great valor and discretion. Interested?
Ask him what he wants done.
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Okay.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We are gravely concerned. We believe the White Magisters may have strayed into the darkness. We suspect that Dallas herself and her master Wiedemann are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report back.
Ask how much the work will pay.
How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. But there are limits.
Ask for an unreasonable sum.
He thinks on this.
It's a hefty amount.
Oh.
But for a job well done, we can stretch to it.
He offers you an item.
Take it, examine it.
A whistle-like device sits nestled in your hand.
War owl whistle.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days. And I'd like to think I'll hear from you again. And, adventurer...
He looks you in the eye.
Don't get caught.
Okay. We have been asked by the Paladins of the Divine Order to investigate just what the White Magisters are doing in the Black Pits region. What's that war owl thing? Shiny and bright, this whistle given to you by Paladin Hardwin can be used to whistle up a war owl. What's this? A Paladin shield. Holy crap, look at that shield! Oh my god. When did we get that? Can we sell some paintings to you by any chance?
A senior paladin sits hunched over a tattered map. He registers your presence, sits back in his chair, taps his fingers on the map.
I want to sell those and these fish bones, this pitcher, soap, this pitcher, this and this and this. Let's hold on to that. Okay. Do you have anything to sell? No. Sell this. This. And this and this. Okay. One gold. Alright. Continue.
I noticed.
Take your leave. Alright, let's go. Let's save it. I feel like we're heading into something that might be a little bit rough. Holy crap. What happened? Who made that noise and why? We got hit by something? Okay. What are we getting hit by? More Void Woken.
They beat all those Void Woken. I'm impressed.
Ooh, easy Ruby. Who's getting hit? Okay, I want to go up here to help that boy's mom. Guys, don't trigger any of these traps. Okay. Tarquin. Tarquin?
The dead here stir. I hear their whispers.
What? Stone Garden? Tarquin, what are you doing out here?
Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lips stretch into a mischievous smirk.
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of rousing conversation. If you know what to dig, that is.
Ask who's looking for anything in particular or just browsing the wares. Wrinkle your nose. Who would find a graveyard so delightful? Say this is all very unusual. Should the Seekers regret letting him stay on the late event? Wonder where he's outside the gates if he loves graveyards so much.
Ah. It's a quandary, you see. I'm not exactly welcome in the Stone Garden. The servants that tend the graves, well, their master, this Ryker fellow, caught me nosing around, so he had them chase me off. The spirits within are particularly feisty as well. Can't say why. I'm as gentle as can be. Alas, I'm stuck sniffing out herbs and fungi on the outskirts.
He presses a forefinger against his chin and hums.
This is when having access to a godwoken might come in handy. You see, beyond the gates, there's something that my heart, such as it is set on.
Giggle and tell him you're dying to know what it is.
Oh my. Just adorable you are. I dare say you'll enjoy this story. Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object of tremendous power. Or so the legends say, anyway. Belonged to a family buried near here. The Surreys. I've been reading up on them. An ancient clan of eccentrics and oddballs. Fascinating people, truly. Old Joanna was the last. The poor dear. Had no money, no children, just this incredible heirloom passed down to her through the generations. Problem is, no one knows what this object is. Only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave. Rather literally.
Sounds like you spent a lot of time studying this family. Wonder if finding this heirloom is worth the trouble.
His coy grin freezes.
Hours spent on scholarship are never hours wasted.
Tarquin sighs and his lips unfreeze. For a moment he looks almost modest.
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. This heirloom could prove valuable for both of us.
Perhaps you can help out, but you need time to think about it.
Panic flashes across his face, and his voice constricts into a harsh whisper.
You need to understand something. A cataclysm is coming. Either you help me help you to stop it, or we stand idle while the shadows engulf us.
His voice calms. His face relaxes.
Let's make this easy. I'll assume you've accepted my mission. You'll assume I give it in good faith. Beautiful.
The Surrey tomb must be somewhere nearby. And whatever that object is in there, I bet it's impressive. I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look up some old friends. See if they're in good spirits.
Tarquin has asked us to retrieve a powerful artifact for him. He believes that it can be found in the nearby Surrey family crypt. Last member of the family, Johanna, believed that the artifact was a family heirloom. He's buried with it. Helping Tarquin now might prove to be beneficial to us later. Alright, fine. Masked servant. Is that someone we're gonna have to fight? Where's the Surrey crypt? Over here? Are we gonna fight this masked servant?
It's not a silent monk, but it seems just as blank.
The masked creature is mute, save the occasional moan.
What level is he? 11, and we're 9. Memorial of Heroes. Surrey's tomb is down that way. Stone Garden, Memorial of Heroes. So we want to go up here. Surrey tomb. Like down in it? This is really creepy. I don't want to be out here. My servant. Oh, can we open these? Alright. Alright, let's go down here.
Let's hope none are earmarked for me.
Lockpick. Theory too low. How do we get in there? Gravekeeper for Farima. Where are they? Oh, what is this? Spiders? Oh, hi. How are you? Can I, by any chance, talk to you? You're stuck in there? Did we ruin all of our lockpicks because we couldn't get in there? Is she stuck in there? Attack. Uh-oh. She's mad at us. Okay, never mind. Never mind. How can I talk to her? We can't get in there. What's this?
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in.
Can you talk to this dog?
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide...
Okay. Come closer. I dare you.
Take a step ahead. You won't be intimidated by some mutt.
He sniffs. He snarls.
I am death. There's no defying me.
Stand your ground. What or who is he guarding?
The dog's growls intensify and transform into a rhythmic rasp that mimics laughter. You swear you see the ground behind him momentarily churn and tremble.
Do not mock me. You know what lies beneath. But I will not allow you another step closer, human. Canna's already laid claim to it.
That's who's Canna.
Ha! She calls herself master. I call her minion. Whatever name you choose, it is her hand that will wield it, not yours.
The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls. The earth beneath you vibrates, a dirge plucked on the strings of a rotting lute.
Necrotic troll, you are summoned.
Troll?
Crawl through the gate. The earth opens for thee.
What? Oh, we're fighting a dog. a summoning dog. Oh my god, he's made of bones. Don't. Oh, Jesus, he almost killed us. Okay. We need to backstab. And this. Do it again. And this. And do it again. Okay. We're going to do this. And then we're gonna do this. And you are gonna attack the heck out of this dog. And taunt him. Reflected, huh? And you are going to heal Losa. And then Death Wish. Target character receives a damage bonus equal to the percentage of their lost vitality. Oh, not damage bonus, no. Unless we do it on Losa. No, I don't want to do that skill. I want to do... Enemies around you receive 69 to 77 air damage. Okay, no. Move. Right here. And this. There. Hyphen. Can you come here? And then hit the... Good. Hit the dog. Oh! Don't! I thought he taunted. What is this? What are you doing? Stop all of that. Did it explode itself? It did. Okay, come hit this. Hit it. Losa? You. Just come hit it. Wow, he does so much damage. Okay, we killed it. With an attack cure of low degree. Or cur of low degree. Got intestines, a feign, fire arrow, fortify scroll, gold, wooden staff. Okay. Got all that from this little, like, hell dog. Human skeleton. Okay. We still can't get into here?
Guarding the dead. An honor or a burden? Or perhaps both?
Alright, come over here. Let's read these. We can't get in here somehow, huh? Here I thought I've seen everything.
Beloved husband of Prudence and father tonight. Buried.
By incarnate. How in the world are we gonna get a key? Mass servant, mass servant. 2 eggs. We should save probably, huh? Bone.
Within
leggy.
the stone garden's walls, peace be thy immortal fortune, relieved of toil, free of indignity, until thou art called to say.
This is locked too.
As you reach to push open the heavy door, the coils and whirls of engraved wood dance into a new pattern. The semblance of a face arises, a face that seems to look right through you.
Oh god.
A little sorcerer, come to play. You are a sorcerer, are you not? Perhaps even God-woken? Tell me true, now.
Admit it, you are God-woken.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear the screech of an eagle. Worryingly closer, you hear some kind of a moan. Time passes. At last, the lips on the door creak open, and the door speaks.
Zayu?
Enter.
The face melts back into the wood of the door, and the whirls swirl back into a floral pattern. A loud metallic click can be heard from deep within.
Oh my god.
Nice. I've always wanted to explore a haunted house.
Okay, we don't want to take anything though. Zayu is a salamander. Hi.
As you approach, the salamander turns its head away, twisting its snout into the air. It refuses to even look in your direction.
We encountered a salamander in Ryker's house. It didn't seem to take a liking to us. Can you?
The salamander's tongue flickers, tasting you on the air. It turns towards you, letting out a long, low rumble, followed by a series of hisses and chattering clicks. The lizard takes a step towards you, and its chattering grows louder. You feel like it's trying to tell you something, but you've no idea what.
Okay, so maybe Ifen.
The salamander's tongue flickers, tasting you on the air. It turns away with a grunt.
So we need to get Red Prince pet pal. That's what that tells me. Oh, here's Ryker. Okay.
A visitor? Such a rare and exquisite pleasure.
The elf tilts his head backwards, but his squinted eyes don't stray from yours.
There's something to trade? Not really.
Call me Ryker. Please, do avail yourself of my creature comforts. You've surely come a long way.
Marvel at his opulent graveyard mansion.
It's not an ordinary location, I admit, but I prefer to be extraordinary. There is no pleasure in mediocrity. Don't you agree, God-woken?
Nod slowly. How did he know you were God-woken?
Don't be so naive. My doors only open on the occasion of truth. What you admit to them, you admit to me. I also see you are not yet whole.
He presses a slender forefinger against his tight
Is he a
lips
source
and
user?
hums.
By any chance, one of the masters we can seek out?
I'm not a generous man, but I could give you what you seek, if you offer something in return. A completely fair exchange between sorcerers.
Ask what he wants from you.
You must go to the Black Pits. There's a cavern there. In it, you'll find a stone tablet of considerable value.
He points to the location on your map.
Bring it to me.
Okay.
Dizziness. It lasts just a moment, but long enough for you to feel Ralik's presence. You hear no words, yet understand. It's imperative you accept Ryker's bargain.
Oh.
The episode passes. Ryker is peering at you intently. He awaits your reply.
Ask what this tablet does.
It's a miracle of the ancients. Priceless, really, and powerful enough to draw the Magister's attentions. I won't bore you with further detail. Suffice it to say, it is safer in my hands than in theirs.
What does he plan to do with the tablet?
Ryker's lips stretch and his cheeks bulge, but you couldn't rightly call his unusual grimace a smile.
I'm a man of taste, as you no doubt see. A relic this significant would make an incredible addition to my collection. Don't deny an old elf his simple pleasures.
Say you're intrigued, but what is it you get out of this deal exactly?
I would think that obvious, my dear. You're dying to show off those smoldering talents of yours. You just don't know how to handle them. I can help you with that. I can share my bond with the
He is one of the
source with
masters.
you, fill your well to the brim, make you a master. The rest of the story, well, it's yours to write.
Promise it will be done.
A promise you'd best fulfill.
Ryker bows his head deeply.
Then you'll have the power you seek, if not the power that trumps it. There will always be one greater, you know. Now please, don't let me keep you.
Ask about Tarquin. Why did Ryker ban him from Stone Garden?
Tarquin? Ah, that must be the fellow I found snooping in unwanted places. There are some types, deceitful types, that don't deserve to be among a place of such treasure. He doesn't appreciate what the dead can do for us, my friend.
He turns the back of his hand towards you and waves it back and forth, nudging you away.
Do be sure to see yourself out. These tomes demand my attention. Such dreamy
Alright, let's go out here.
I could get lost.
Generous offer from Ivan. We learned that Ryker has connections with the Lone Wolves. We had better show caution. What? How did we know that? Ryker told us of an ancient cavern beneath the Black Pits region. While bidding us to retrieve a particular tablet for him, he was not willing to travel to this place himself, however. We should anticipate danger ahead. How do we know? Did Ivan tell us?
Well now, how's my favorite god woken?
Wonder if there's anything Ivan is afraid of.
Ivan raises an eyebrow and folds his arms, looking every inch the man you'd hate to run into in a dark alley at night.
Of course I'm afraid of things. Heights, the dark, even spiders, truth be told. I just do things anyway. The fear doesn't go away, but my body is used to the rush by now. Keep going long enough and, well, the intensity is how you know you're alive.
Alright.
Ivan claps you on the shoulder.
I see that gravekeeper walking over here. Wait, where'd you go? I saw her walking. Up here. She's going. Go get her. Come back. Slow down. I need to talk to you.
The lizard hums tunelessly. Not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
Introduce yourself and ask who she is.
Keeping watch, tending graves.
Listen to her song some more.
She ekes out a few more notes, then smiles at you with the innocence of a newborn.
It helps me remember where the dead go. Sometimes they don't stay where I put them. That's okay.
Reach out to her. Is she alright?
She flinches as you move closer.
No, no touching.
Okay, sorry.
Her humming fades. The eerie silence lasts for several seconds.
Ryker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his things.
Query her about Ryker.
She shivers and whispers.
Powerful sorcerer. Lives here, right in the garden. He can take the you from you. No brain, just body.
She points at her head.
The servants, they got nothing up there. Ryker has it all now.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up the melody once again and turns away.
Leave her to her work. Okay. Well. Riker's Rest. Bridgekeeper's house. That's where we want to go. We're right here. Bridgekeeper's house. We want to go out there. Out and down here. Can I get out? Can I get out here? What are we about to run by? A doggo! Stop. What happened? Here. I heard the noise. rotten leg, and a shawl helmet, and a short stick. Okay. Ivan, can you talk to the doggo? Come back, doggo.
You recognize the dog from the town square in Driftwood.
Oh!
The wounds from his spiked collar are healing well.
Hi.
Oh, hi! How are you? I'm good. Hey, do you smell that? It smells like the fish place, doesn't it? Like fish, only, worse. Okay, bye!
Oh, he's living in the graveyard now. Doggo. I'm glad he's alright. We can't get out here. There's a skelly up here. I want to go down here. Venom Wing Voidwoken. So I can't get out here. Can we go... There's a ship over there. What's this? Bramos whereabouts. Oh my god, what in the world is this? What the heck? How do you get this? Okay, come back up here. Royal of Heroes. Suri's tomb. We need to somehow get in there. Are they coming around? Yeah. Can we go see this? What is this? Lizard corpse. Can I loot you? Can you teleport this chest? Right here?
The chest before you is wreathed in flame, but doesn't seem to be actually burning. The flames dance above the ancient pictograms depicting lizards and the ancient empire. You lean in to examine the images further, but are driven back by the intense heat of the flames.
Okay, but now it's not. Speaking in forked tongues. Oh. We have found a magically locked chest that demands a password. The salamander knows the password. Okay. So we do need to get Red Prince the pet pal thing, I think. Alright. Can we somehow get out of here this way? No. Let's go around here. Dead lizard assassin. Dead lizard assassin.
Cremation pyre. From fire to ash, a melee took place here, with House of Shadows assassins from the looks of it. I dread a dream undone.
Okay. What are we missing here? Lizard dagger. And here. So this is a lizard pyre? Okay. Well, I think we are gonna go ahead and end here. And we've got a lot to do now. We've got so many quests and so much to do. Where do we want to go after this? Black Pits, maybe? Garish Family Farm? Last sighting of Jahan. Man, there's a lot to do around here. Maybe we'll head into the Black Pits, but we'll see. We'll see when we're done. So, guys, thank you so much for all your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye, everyone.